Welcome back to The Morning Blend. YouTube, of course, is one of the most popular ways that kids can watch television and videos. We know that parents need to be careful about what their children watch, but now there's a new threat. It is called ElsaGate.
Here to tell us more about this is co-founder of the Technology Wellness Center. It's Dr. Melissa Westendorf. Thanks for being here.
Hello,
Great
thank
to
you.
see you.
So interestingly enough, this is not new, but it's new to us learning about it.
Yes.
And important that parents understand what it is.
Right, yes, absolutely. So it's called ElsaGate, and I'll give you a little bit of history. It started around 2014, and there was a YouTube channel, or several YouTube channels, that would take real people and they would dress in cartoon characters like Elsa, Spider-Man.
Frozen.
Yeah, I mean Ninja Turtles.
Kids characters.
Right, all kids characters, and they would do these really bizarre things without any voices. So had a global appeal, right? Because there's no language barrier.
Like what kinds of weird things?
Just like random weird acts. I mean, I couldn't even come up with any.
Sexual, do you mean?
All types, sexual,
Okay.
or just like going to a grocery, like just really random, weird, bizarre things.
Okay.
I don't know why they'd be funny, but apparently maybe some of them were funny. Anyway, it morphed into other individuals creating YouTube channels using real cartoon characters like Elsa and Anna or Spider-Man or Ninja Turtles, of course without copyright permission, but they're taking these characters and they had these characters doing very bizarre things. Like Elsa giving birth, or arms being ripped off, or Spider-Man having a tooth pulled in a really graphic way. I mean, sexual things.
Hard to watch.
Hard to watch, horrible for children. And the worst part is that they were faking the algorithms of YouTube, so they were making it onto the kids' YouTube channels.
Oh, like really targeting them.
Really targeting kids. And so there's advertising that's associated with it. I mean, and those would be the adults, obviously, but there's advertising, and we don't really know why they're doing it. Like if they're trying to groom kids, or if there's pedophiles doing this, or
what's
people
wrong
who are
with people?
I don't know. I'm not really sure what's wrong with people.
Creepy.
Honestly.
It is very, very creepy.
It's disturbing.
It is disturbing. And so you may think, oh, my kid's watching kids' YouTube. It's all restricted. But these things are making it into kids' YouTube.
All right, so let's talk about what parents can do, because I think probably a lot of parents are like me and feel like they don't monitor what their kids are doing on their phones, on their tablets as much as they should.
And grandparents who feel like they don't
understand
it enough to monitor.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, and a lot of, I think it's like this generation of parents raising children that didn't come from the technology era.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
So what can parents do? The first thing you say is no YouTube. So
oh my God, I know. Everybody's doing collective sigh right now going, are you kidding me?
Like, that's not possible.
That's not possible. So I put it up there because I, have to put it up there.
What age would that be for? What age can you say, hey, no YouTube?
I would say anything maybe like 10 and under, or 8 and under, no YouTube because of these types of issues. Kids that are really sensitive to being frightened, or, you don't want them acclimated to this violence. It's on these.
Desensitizes them.
Absolutely. So, you can say no YouTube, but I know that that's not realistic. So the other option is, especially with really little kids, you have to monitor. You have to watch it with them, or have it, where they're around you at least, and you can periodically look at supervised watching.
Not taking that tablet into the bedroom or into the basement or into areas that you're not able to kind of see or hear as walking around.
Right.
You can also restrict YouTube.
You can. There are certain parental restrictions, but these things actually made it through. They know how to beat the algorithms of YouTube. So that's another option, but that's not something you can rely upon.
You say report it to YouTube.
You can report it. Now in 2017, there was a lot of backlash about this. And so YouTube actually shut down mass amounts of these channels. But I mean, in all the other things I've talked about here, you shut one down, another one is created, right?
Yeah.
So they have shut down some. So you can report it to YouTube that you've seen this stuff on whatever particular channel it is.
Here's something I just want to say, because my parents said about my kids, they said, your kids, it seems like they never watch TV. They're never watching TV. And I said, yes, they are. When they're looking at their phone or their tablets, they're watching a lot of times shows, you know, they'll binge watch shows that are on Netflix or Amazon or whatever it is. And they're a lot of times watching programming that, you know, is hip and trendy that isn't necessarily appropriate depending on their age. But just because your television in your family room isn't on doesn't mean your kids aren't watching a whole lot of videos and consuming a lot of media.
Right. And I don't understand why people want to watch it on such a little screen versus a big screen. But yes, absolutely. There's still, you know, a lot of sports. You know, people watch a lot of sports. I'm like, well, but it's like on
and they'll do
TV.
replays
and all that kind of stuff. Yes.
Well, I like what you said about reporting it, and we've talked about that before, is giving the kids the responsibility of reporting it too, and saying if you see something, hey, report this so you can help other younger kids. The other thing is to tell people. And you said, you know, as much as you don't want to say, hey, check this out, that's not what you're saying. You're trying to educate people so you can be smart and not scared of something.
Right. Tell your friends who have kids that maybe don't know about this ElsaGate. You can. There's a Reddit community that developed around this ElsaGate. So you could refer them to that, or, you know, just talk a little bit about it so more parents know about it so that they're monitoring their kids. And I would also, for the older kids, you know, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, educate them about that this stuff is out there, that they might see it, that they should tell you about it if they've seen it.
Help other kids.
To help other kids, absolutely.
I like giving them that responsibility.
I always like sharing messages like this because I think it's important, but it's also just hard to learn about things like this that are so disturbing.
I know.
It's unfortunate. Yeah, for sure.
Absolutely.
People can go to your website, technologywellnesscenter.com, to find out more about the work that you do, resources available to parents who are trying to monitor their kids and all the media that they're consuming. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
See you.